PLUJO allows you to manage events on your website, and the events, of course, are any activities that are relevant to your particular site or company and are usually based around a date. In this particular case, this PharmaSafe site has a series of different events that are going on, and for each event you can see the date, the name of that event, a quick summary, and if you want to see more details about that particular event, you can just click on the event details link, and then you can see a full description for this particular event. At any time you can click the Back to Events link, which will take you back to the full listing. And you can also click the event calendar, which shows you the calendar view for this particular month for all of the events in that month. You can move forward a month or back a month, and of course if you click on any particular event within that calendar, you can again see the full details for that event. PLUJO manages events in the Content tab using the Event Manager. And within the Event Manager you have a full listing of all of your current events. You can of course change the status of any event, making it active or inactive. You can look at the stats for a particular event to see how many people have visited that page, and you can also copy an event as well if it's a repeating event. To edit any particular event, you would simply click on the edit icon for that event, and you'll see there are a series of tabs of information pertaining to that particular event. Under the Content tab, you can add in the title for the event as well as the full description. And as you saw in the listing view, you also had a summary, and this is where you can add the summary here. You can also put the location of where that particular event will occur. Under the Settings tab, you can set the start date and the end date, which determines the length of time that that event will appear on the calendar. You can choose the category for an event, so you can put events into different categories if you wish. And here you can also change the status as well, making it active or inactive, and you can set the URL name for that particular event. Now the URL name is in reference to the actual URL for that event when you click on the full description of it. So in this particular case, the URL name for this event is seen here, and you'll always want to make sure that the URL name contains very keyword-rich information that is relevant to that particular page, which is what search engines will be looking for and will rank within the search engines depending on the relevancy of that information. You can of course also upload an image for any particular event, and under the Optimization tab you can add further search engine information such as title tags, keywords, and a description for this particular event. And then of course you would click on Save in order to save any information that you've changed. You can also add new events clicking on the New Event tab. And as you saw before, as with editing a previous event, you have the same tabs here. You have Content, Settings, Image for uploading an image, and Optimization as well. And as I had mentioned before, you can also put your events into different categories. They could have easily created categories such as foot clinics, skincare clinics, reflexology, etc. And that's a very convenient way of allowing your guests to the site to be able to choose between those particular events. To create a new category, you would just click on the New Category tab here. And you simply need to provide a name. You can also adjust the status as well as the priority in this view. After saving it, of course, it would then appear in your list of categories. Editing a category is as straightforward as editing an event. And you can again just edit the information that's here. As I had mentioned before, PLUJO allows you to copy events that are reoccurring. In this case, I want to copy my reflexology event, so I'll just click on the copy icon. And you'll notice now a copy of that event appears below the event of which I just copied. PLUJO tends to add a marker at the end of that so you know which one has been copied or which one is the copy. So I'll go into the editor now and just delete that. And also because it's a copy of an event which is occurring, this event will now occur in February, so we'll change the dates. Save our information, and we see our new event is now in February. If I jump back to the website and refresh the page, we'll see that our new event is down at the bottom. So in summary, the Events module allows you to add event content to your site. You can add new events or edit existing events, and if you have events that are reoccurring, you can also copy them as well.